Hi Sagittarius, this is your forecast for the month of February 2018. This is a general reading for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, or Sagittarius Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages for love, finance, and other readings. Your weekly readings will always be free here on YouTube, but if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'm now at patreon.com/thealchemistastrologer, and all of this information is down below in the description box. Now, the underlying energy is this Six of Swords. So for some of you, this is about traveling or dealing with people at a distance. If this is a health issue, maybe you're, either you or you're dealing with people that are emerging from some period of suffering, or somebody that's helping someone in the time of need. In the negative, this is a procrastinator putting something off, dealing with some choppy waters, and maybe somebody that's arriving back from a trip. So there's a focus this month on recovery, either physically or emotionally. You want to get away from something. You want to let go of tension, of stress. You want to get away from your problems. For some of you, this is going to mean reconciling your relationships. Or for some of you, maybe there are issues of taking a vacation, going abroad, taking a holiday trip, changing your attitude, dealing with people at a distance. But for others of you, this is about severing some ties. You're in a transition. You're moving away by closing some things off. You want to put an end to the suffering, and you want to leave abusive situations behind. If you're not making some good changes, maybe, you're stuck. You're stuck in a negative way of thinking. Maybe you're not accepting the help that's being offered. Maybe you feel trapped. You're unable to, for whatever reason, leave a troubling situation, and you're encountering one problem after another, or you're getting some relief, but it doesn't last very long. Some of you, there's a change in some kind of plan that you discover. Or again, there could be some ill health that you're dealing with. Whatever it is, in whatever capacity, whether it's personal, professional, legal, or medically, you have been going in circles. You've been dealing with that Five of Swords and a no-win situation. And you're feeling as if you're going back to the very beginning, square one. Obviously, you want to get to the other side of a situation. You don't want to just stay on this boat rowing and rowing and rowing and getting nowhere. Your goal is to gain some understanding. You want to know what's going on. Remember that Four of Swords reverse means you want an explanation. You want some things to be clear and out on the table. And something that helps you understand yourself and your connection to another person. But whatever is happening for you right now, it's going to require some patience. And in some cases, courage to deal with whatever it is that you're facing. Again, some of you are revisiting somewhere you've been before, or you're taking an unexpected trip, or you're taking a trip with your mind, with your emotions. You're broadening yourself, and it should be a win situation. Although for you this month, there's something that you want to play out. It's likely that you're going to get to that destination, just not in the time frame or the way that you thought. This may have to do with you, being lighthearted about something, especially if there are issues of reconciliation or forgiveness, or not taking something so seriously. Enjoyment or letting loose, relaxing, taking a time out may be important, whether that's to heal a relationship or to heal your body. The positive thing is, if you've been involved in something negative, if you have been involved in pointless situations, or you've been harming yourself in some way, something that has been limiting you or getting in the way of the situations, the people and circumstances that are meaningful to you, you're going to be able to move away from that. You're going to sail away from negative people and negative situations. And in the positive, somebody's going to pop up unexpectedly that you enjoy, somebody that you're happy to encounter. But this is going to be a month where your mettle, your strength of character is tested, is challenged. You're facing a situation, a connection where somebody has been consistently disappointing. And this is a month where they're going to show that negative face again. They're going to let you down one more time. So people, circumstances, issues, medical situations, legal things that you thought were cleared up and resolved, they're going to show up again, and you're not going to be happy to see them. And for some of you, you're going to have to be careful because you may be vulnerable to the wrong influence, and you're going to end up having to start over because of that. So this is about looking at how to make some beneficial changes, what partnerships are worthy of your efforts, and where you're meeting no-win situations, negative people that don't belong in your life, and where you've been wasting too much time, where you've been investing too much energy, putting too much effort in a situation, and putting your faith in somebody that's wrong for you. Because if you continue to do that, that journey on that boat in the Six of Swords is going to be a very long one, and you're likely to repeat some mistakes. So this is about you not making excuses and to stop accepting excuses. It's time for you to find a better way to handle yourself and situations. So that's important. Not only for you to stop making excuses, stop accepting excuses from people who let you down and disappoint you. Now, for you, you've got a lot of sword activity going on. So your situation is very unsettled. Your greatest challenge this month is going to be for you to remain focused on the ultimate goal. This is a month for you to keep your eye on the prize in spite of whatever is happening around you. You're also going to get a chance to repair something, to clarify it, to improve it, to create some beneficial change for yourself. But something, again, is unstable about your situation. And it could simply be that there's some things that haven't been worked out yet. But there's also a lack of motivation. There's a lack of drive, apathy. There's some lack of desire. And so things may not move forward as quickly as you want them to. Again, that Six of Swords says you're going to have patience about a situation. There could be communication issues, or this feeling again like nothing is moving forward, and a lot of loose ends that haven't been addressed appropriately. Any benefit you get is going to come through other people, and probably it's going to be that King of Swords. Somehow he connects to you creating some beneficial changes or a decision to cut something in order to create change. There is a mental ruthlessness about your situation, but there's some kind of softer influence that comes in. It's important for you to keep in touch with your feminine yin side, for you to allow yourself to relax, to enjoy whatever offering there is for you. Now, your intuition is going to kick in and help you make some decisions. And it's going to allow you to consider something fairly. But there is a possibility of you losing your logical self over to the emotional self. Remember, you could get caught up in a partnership and invest in somebody or a circumstance that doesn't warrant it. There's some measure of confusion in something that you're dealing with. There's still some clarity there, but there's the danger of being overtaken by your emotions and letting those gain a foothold over you and the circumstances. Someone may be overcome by emotion. Maybe that's you, or you're dealing with someone who is. And there's a loss of clarity. Somebody may be acting on their emotion, or, there's some unconscious things happening that overturn the conscious mind. Some of you, this is going to come in the form of some kind of psychic vision. But for a lot of you, this is going to be confusion or not wanting to face up to the harshness of a reality. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And of course, you can always book a personal reading at thealchemistastrologer.com.